Hi guys, Luckfog here and welcome to another FIFA 21 video, and today guys, EA continue with the objectives content. Nothing once again in SBCs today, but they're putting stuff into the milestones tab on our second sort of milestones set in terms of being able to earn players, which is fantastic. Of course, we had the MLS one from a few weeks ago, and today they are doing the championship. Now, of course, not major leagues, but even so, this is still really cool, and that 84 King looks absolutely insane, and there are also a few other players that you can earn along the way. So we're going to have a look at these cards now, see whether it's going to be worth grinding towards these. Of course, someone like a Joshua King isn't going to, I think that's his full name anyway, Joshua King, isn't going to be, I mean, he's fantastic and he could actually get a soft link to Haaland, but he's not going to be the easiest to fit into a team. But let's have a look at what they all require. So you get to earn 3 EFL Squad Foundation players or rewards are untradeable. So the first one is scoring streak. It's all done by the looks of it in the managerial masterpiece foot friendly. Is that the same one as the Bellerin one? I think it might be, which is kind of interesting. But score 15 goals using EFL Championship players with at least 7 players from the EFL. So you have to score with an EFL Championship player whilst having 7 of them in your starting 11. But you don't have to win with those, which is good. Will there be any win requirements? It's the exact same for this one, but instead of just getting goals, it's going to be getting assists. Sound. You earn a DAC for that one. That's the guy that plays for Blackburn, who I think is actually a pretty good player IRL. I think he'd actually, I honestly think he's Premier League level DAC from whenever I've watched him in the past. You don't get anything for this one, just XP. For this one, you get a Squad Foundations Sinclair. I want to say that he's from Swansea, but I'm not exactly too sure. Let's just play 15 matches with 7 championship players. So no win requirements so far, and you get yourself 2 championship-rated milestone cards. That's good for me, I like that. And then you do have to win 10. It was 15, wasn't it, to win Bellerin? Fair enough. And for winning those 10 matches, you get a little bit more XP. And then, of course, you would unlock that 84 Joshua King. That's really good. And they've gone, I think, with all attacking players. So you can kind of link them up nicely into a team. Maybe with like a few icons as well. And get like a really nice, cool-looking team out of it, which would be fantastic. I just want to see how these cards are overall. And like, what their in-game stats are like and all that type of stuff. So it's basically just... It's basically win 10 games, because in those 10 games you're going to get like goals, you're going to get assists, and of course one of them was just like play 7 matches or something like that, and you don't have to have a full championship team, just 7 players in the championship. So that's pretty good. I think I'd go with like championship attackers and probably like a Premier League defense and Premier League goalkeeper. I think that's what I would do. I wouldn't want a championship defense, put it that way. But if we just go to the championship, I'm guessing they will be all the highest rated cards now in the championship, those 3 particular players. Or do some of them play in League One? I'm not too sure. No, they don't. They're all from the championship. So Dak is still at Blackburn. Sinclair's actually at Preston. And he looks absolutely fantastic. And then you've got Joshua King as well. We'll have a look at Bradley Dack first. This is Bradley Dack, isn't it? Yeah, Bradley Dack. 4-star, 4-star, high, medium. I like the height. I like everything about this card so far. Fantastic. His in-game stats. His pace is good for a cam. His shooting stats are actually pretty impressive. Superb positioning. His finishing is also pretty decent as well. His shot power isn't the greatest. You could certainly increase that a little bit, but not the end of the world. His passing is okay. It's not fantastic for a cam. I mean, his curve is pretty good. His short passing and vision, I would want to be a bit higher than that, though. His dribbling is superb in agility and balance. That's absolutely fantastic. His composure, ball control is really good. A little bit low on reactions, but not the end of the world. And physicality for a cam is very impressive. Also has 1 decent trait there in flair. That's a good card for free. And also being English at the same time, too. These players being English, you can fit them in quite easily into like a nation Premier League, like into an England nation team, which is pretty cool. Sinclair doesn't have too much in terms of traits. Once again, 4-star, 4-star, nice work rate, nice height. His pace is absolutely exquisite, so you don't have to improve that. His shooting actually isn't too bad. 85 shot power is fantastic. His positioning isn't too bad. Finishing at 80, I'm kind of okay with. I'd rather an attacker have more shot power than finishing, in my personal opinion. His passing... I mean, his curve is going to be great. His crossing would want to be a bit higher, as would his vision need to be a bit higher. His short passing is sound, though. Long passing at 57 doesn't matter too much, because I would only ever play him as a left forward or a left winger. Dribbling is exquisite. certainly in terms of agility and balance, he's going to feel so smooth on the ball, like genuinely so smooth. Amazing stamina, pretty decent strength as well. Again, that's a really, really good card. And then once we'll finish with Joshua King, who actually out of the three of them would be the hardest to link into a team. 4-star, 3-star, medium, 6 foot. Okay. His pace is very good. His shooting stats are nice. For a striker, they're just nice. His passing isn't too bad either. I mean, you could make an argument to play him as a cam. His dribbling is solid for the most part, and he's got nice strength as well. I actually think out of all the 3 cards, I think Sinclair's the best. And what did you have to do to unlock Sinclair? I think Sinclair's the best of the 3 of them, guys. I'd say Sinclair, then King, and Dak being the worst of the 3. But in terms of 3 cards to be able to unlock, it's actually pretty awesome. I just want to know what you had to get Sinclair. If we go back to the milestones here. So Dak was for scoring 15 goals. And Sinclair was for only playing 15 matches. That's insane. You don't have to score, you don't have to assist. Just playing 15 games gets you a Sinclair. That I think is actually a pretty tasty card, and I think it's the best of the 3 of them. So that's really cool. How long would it take to play 15 matches? Maybe with like a few rage quits there if you were actually winning matches as well. You could probably get this in, I don't know, a few hours. And yeah, he's only 82 rated, but even so, that's really, really good. I'm a big fan of that, the new milestone set. I think that's really, really cool. Let me guys know what you think in the comment section as well. If you're going to be completing them, I want to have a quick final look to see if we were giving anything late in the SBC section. It doesn't look like it. I know that icon stuff has been put into the code, like the base icon pack, the mid icon pack. I think a lot of that will be for icon subs. We have also been given like an 81 plus upgrade into the code as well, so we'll have to wait and see when that all comes. But anyway guys, hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.